You know, I was looking at some. I see people going off about Cardi B and the whole thing with the 4-year-old girl. I'ma say this: that wasn't good. But and I'm like, that's a baby. I said, your children have been that age. That's a baby. And she would, it's like, and then she predicted the right win. She just misunderstood. And I think Cardi B was drunk. She looked drunk. But I'm going to say this. God, like, what I know for a fact, ain't no telling what y'all be believing in, but God has shown Cardi B some type of favor out here. I said, even within her, because I said, when you really get shit back, I'm going to say this. I know that Cardi B is a person, like, she has had her fair share of things through this industry. But this is a real fair warning. God is not going to always keep protecting you if you keep putting yourself in the line of fire. You got to watch yourself. You got to really watch yourself out here. Like, sometimes you'll realize the people around you, uh y'all, it's like I be really, it's like I really do be want to help both men and women, but this industry is a very hard place to get people to look at anything other than money, because a lot of y'all really put up with a lot of things that is not good for your spirit. It's like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think neither one of her men is good for her. I said, now they could be good fathers, but as far as, like I said, Offset look violent, and so does Stefan Diggs. I know what them conversations sound like, but I also look at men too, and it's just like, y'all get out here, you get real comfortable with where you at. But it does take discipline. You know how it took discipline to get your body ready to play the game? It's like you can't get comfortable out here. I said, folks get so comfortable in their money and what they do. And I'm not telling nobody what to do. Everybody free to do whatever. But at the end of the day, you got to start having more foresight for your future. Like, we all in our 30s. And people be trying to act like we old, but 30s is still very young. Like, in the eyes of my grandmother that is 93 years old, she would say we still babies. Like, yeah, because I'm like, that's a whole 70 years older than us. I'm like, at some point in time, you just really got to get better with how you do shit out here. I don't know what niggas really believe in, but I can say this. You can look at stuff based on, like, even people like family and stuff like that. I'm like, for what it looks like, Cardi B look like she got all her family members. Be grateful. Be grateful that this industry ain't killed your folks. And you know what I'm talking about. You are your brand. And you get away with a lot of stuff. Like, I'm gonna be honest, you as a Latino woman, you get away, because I said, it's funny to me that she gets away with some of the stuff that she get away with, because in the real world, they still consider Latinos on the same totem pole as black people. But I think it does have something to do with colorism, and I'm gonna be real. This industry, they just do that. But I also feel like it's favor too. You have to be careful. You know, I feel you can sense when certain people have gotten a lot of passes. You should watch yourself. I be saying that about a lot of people. I came to the realization, I don't necessarily think I'm really, like, I have had to be tough, but I don't really truly want to be in the environment that is hoisted within this industry. I have really gotten a chance to, like, foresee a lot of things, and I'm gonna be honest. I look at certain women, I'll be like, "Why you with that man? Like, you be beautiful yourself. Why you with that man? Because that man got money." That's what it is. I said, a lot of people are enduring things that they know that they don't want to endure because it comes with financial backing. And people laugh at me and was like, "Oh, you should up your standards. Why you a date a broke nigga? Or why you'll do this?" And it's really because of the simple fact that I really feel I have seen myself make money out of nothing with somebody who I feel like I thought cared about me. I can be in love with people, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they in love with me. But while I'm in my state of delusion and that person, they willing to do enough to make things grow. Like they willing to do enough to make things grow. It's like I have seen myself go from zero to nothing. I have seen people that I have been with go from zero to nothing if they wanted to. Right now, I don't think I would want to date anybody in the industry. A lot of these men, they are under spells. A lot of the women, I don't, the women have a lot more control, but a lot of these men, depending on who you are under, a lot of these men are being sexually exploited as well. And nobody should be in relationships with people who genuinely don't like them. It's not fair to us. And I feel like sometimes you want it to look a certain type of way. Because it's like, I can't understand it. I said, if I was a nigga, for real, I'm like, some of the women like, women are very easily moldable if they care about you, especially if you're a good looking man with money. Like, if they really care about you, like, bro, I really feel like a woman that care about you would be submissive. They would stop. Like, if they was on that player type of energy, because females are a little bit more tameable than I feel like men are. I be looking at some of the women that y'all have, and I'm like, why? Like, I can't fathom as to, like, if you, sometimes you'll be like, if this type of person gets cheated on, especially if we looking at aesthetics on the outside, it's like, if this type of person gets cheated on, any of us can get cheated on. Like, something in the air is not good. Something in the environment is leading everybody down a dark path. And people talk about me and I get shamed and I get laughed at, and people have tried to ruin my reputation, but I have really owned up to the shit that I have said, and I've owned up to the things that I've done. Like, any dirt that I feel like people have on me, I will own up to it. It's like, I have lived my life and I have never tried to cover up where I came from and where I was going. But I don't try to lie about it. Like, I would be real about it. Some people get jealous when they can sense that somebody actually care about you, and they'll try to change that person's narrative. You have to be strong out here. There is nothing nobody can tell me about somebody unless I get to know it myself. Like, maybe that's my fixed sign energy. If I decided to remove myself from you, it's because I genuinely did not feel safe, welcomed, or comforted in your energy. And that goes for friends, family, and also definitely lovers. It's like, I've been a little sad these couple of days because I can really tell that I'm moving on. Like, sometimes you'll think you moved on, but then you have to still dig a little deeper and be like, what is that? And it'll be like, you have to admit to yourself, like, maybe you're not sad about the person, but it's still like trying to heal from what people have done to you and why people do the things that they do to you, and the fact that you know your heart not like that. But as time progresses, it does get better, and you do learn how to let go. I'm gonna tell you this. I dealt with one person in my life. I dealt with this person, I would say, on and off for, I don't know, 2000 and something, not 2000 years, but for about, where the fuck I get 2000 from? I dealt with somebody from, like, for about 8, 9, that was for probably about 9 on and off segments. And I'm gonna be honest, it took me the longest to get over that situation because I never realized how much I was being emotionally manipulated. And for a while, I went through all the stages of grief where it's like I was sad. I was mad. I was angry. I was filled with hatred. I was filled with rage. And then I just had to finally start peeling back the layers of that situation and being like, I can only be as good as I allow myself to be. And sometimes your partner will really can help make or break you. It can help shape you or tear you down. And I feel like this person would build me up just to tear me down. And it was more so their psychological makeup, and it wasn't mine. But this person would tell everybody that it was me. And for a while, I fell out with a lot of people because I didn't even try to like defend it. I knew who I was. And at this point in the time, it's like if somebody was to ever ask me, I would tell the truth, you know, whatever the case may be. But that's why a lot of times people say to get over one person is like get up on the next one. But I'm not like that. Like, I really want to heal. I really want getting into a relation right now. I'm just not focused on it. I feel like too, the people that have come into my life, I just know that they're not focused on me either. Like, you have another ulterior agenda. It's like I said, I don't know. I think I even was under a spell to even want to have a baby because I never really wanted to have children for real. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I have to admit, I think I am a little selfish, but I just never felt like my life felt conducive enough or stable enough to have kids. And I don't have sex. Like, I feel like that is my birth control. I don't have sex. I just would rather not. I said, a lot of people don't know, but I really am a true spiritual person. And in that nature, it's like, yeah, you can have a lot of like fantasies, but it doesn't mean you have to you have to step out. People will be like, well, you're not living life. It's like, maybe so, but certain things ain't like I sometimes will see how like even your simple choices can hurt other people, and it's like I just don't want to be in that space no more. And it's like I don't really care to like fix the narrative. People can think what they want to think. But to the people that hold on and don't want to let go, like today, I felt a sad feeling. And I really thought about one of my exes. And I was like, I said, it's kind of sad because I said the real reason this person I don't feel like is in love with me. The real reason why they want to hold on to my energy because they are afraid that they are going to be unalived in life because of what they offered me up as. And it ain't just one person like that. It's another person. It's just like, for what? Like, you mad at me because I tell you no. But you don't ever want to acknowledge how the role that you play and how someone else reacts to the things that you do to them. And when people do finally get fed up, they get fed up. People really think you will stay through the bullshit. And I'm like, I'm not going to stay. People really should be your place of comfort, your place of peace. And when it's not that, it's like that shit start to make you look old. I don't want nobody to take away my youth just because they not a good person. You may go through a downfall of things being hard. But as you start to protect yourself and as you start to move forward, you slowly but surely start to let a lot of things go. Like, some people just they don't like being told no, but it's like you're not a good person. And it's like you don't want a good person. You want somebody in your energetic space that is really going to like just accept whatever you give them because that's what you've put yourself on that pedestal. But everybody ain't gonna see you the same. it's like I've really been in the space of really making up my mind of like, what do I want out of this industry? Do I really want to continue to pursue this? And to be honest, it's not as appealing and attractive as what it used to be. The money is, but the things that people really have to do to get there and what they have to sacrifice energetically for it, it's just, I don't know, it's not really